Friday, February 15th, and this is Tommy Media's News in 90. I'm Kat Barrett. Congress approved a border security compromise that would avert a second painful government shutdown. Despite this, President Donald Trump plans to bypass lawmakers and declare a national emergency in order to siphon billions of dollars from other federal coffers for his wall on the Mexican boundary. Democrats say there is no border crisis, and Trump would be using a declaration simply to sidestep Congress. Some Republicans are concerned that future Democratic presidents could use his precedent to force spending on their own priorities, like gun control. Money in the bill for border barriers, about $1.4 billion, is far below the $5.7 billion Trump insisted he needed, and would finance just a quarter of the 200-plus miles he wanted. The White House said he'd sign the legislation, but act unilaterally to get more. Trump plans to spend about $8 billion on border barriers, far more than Congress has given him for that purpose. Acting White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney says Trump will tap various other sources of money beyond the government funding bill that Trump is expected to sign. The Supreme Court says 85-year-old Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg has returned to work at the building for the first time since lung cancer surgery in late December. The court's press office says Ginsburg is attending the justices' Friday closed-door conference at which they're weighing whether to add new cases and finalizing opinions in cases argued in the fall. Ginsburg missed 6 days of arguments and 3 private conferences as she recuperated from the December surgery. The court has said she participated in the court's work despite her absence. Ginsburg made her first public appearance since the surgery last week. As spring semester starts up, students are returning to campus from J-term, many of which spent their time abroad. Opinions editor Abby Sliva argues that students should choose their J-term courses based off of the class and not the destination. Check TommyMedia.com for the full story. For TommyMedia.com, I'm Kat Barrett.